Today's tip is to take a stab at supersets. Supersetting is a strength training method in which you do 2 exercises, one after the other, with no rest in between. Traditional resistance training is often programmed in straight sets, where you perform all of the assigned sets of the first exercise before moving on to the second. For example, you could do 3 sets of 10 repetitions of squats with 30 seconds of rest in between sets. Once you've completed all of the sets of squats, you would move on to the next exercise. With supersets, you pair 2 exercises together and perform the first set of the second exercise right after completing the first set of the first exercise. So if you paired squats and lunges together, you would do 1 set of squats followed by 1 set of lunges, then move on to the second set of squats, alternating those exercises for your desired number of sets. The total number of sets is often equal with both same sets and supersets. However, the amount of rest is reduced because you're performing the sets back to back before taking the typical rest between strength training sets. The exercises paired can be for the same muscle group or for 2 different muscle groups, depending on your goals. Some examples are opposing or antagonistic muscle group supersets. This is where you pair 2 exercises that work muscle groups that oppose each other. Bicep curls paired with tricep extension, for example. You could do same muscle group supersets where you pair exercises that work the same muscle group. Pull-ups followed by lat pull-downs, for example. You can also do upper-lower body supersets where you pair an upper body exercise with a lower body exercise, like push-ups and lunges. Now, before I move on, I want to remind you it's important to consult with your healthcare provider or a certified personal trainer before beginning or making changes to a fitness routine. You want to ensure that it's safe and appropriate for you, your body, and your goals. So, what are the benefits of trying supersets? Well, the biggest benefit of supersets is that it can shorten the time it takes to get through your strength training workout. By moving from one exercise to the other, eliminating the rest period, you can improve efficiency and shave precious time off your workout. Shortening the rest period between sets will also increase the intensity of your workouts, since you're performing more work in less time, especially if you're used to long rest periods. In the case of same muscle group supersets, they increase your aerobic intensity by overloading your muscles. By working the same muscle with one exercise right after another, you can overload those muscles, incorporating more muscle fibers without using heavier weights. And finally, they add variety and make things interesting. If you've been doing straight sets forever, supersetting can make weight training a little more interesting and definitely more challenging. Now, as with anything, there are benefits and there are also drawbacks. There are instances where it may not be appropriate to include supersets in your workout right now. In cases where you're performing compound exercises with large loads, proper rest time between the sets is important to fully recover for the next set. You never want to sacrifice form for intensity. The biggest risk of supersets is that fatigue may make maintaining proper technique more difficult. The more technically demanding an exercise, the more fatigue may hinder your ability to maintain proper form. To avoid this, consider selecting exercises with less technical demand when you're trying supersets. For example, choose leg press over barbell back squat, or dumbbell chest press instead of barbell bench press. Additionally, if you're very new to the gym, supersets may add complication and intensity where it's not necessary or appropriate. While you're learning and getting into or back into a fitness routine, just work on choosing exercises that fit with your goals, perfecting your form, and enjoying the process. you can always add supersets later in your fitness journey. So supersets can be a great way to mix things up and challenge your body in a new way. Don't let your fitness routine go stale. While there is comfort in sticking with what you know, it's challenge that changes us. Challenge yourself. Try something new and enjoy the journey along the way. Willpower not required. Thanks so much for listening. I'd love to hear from you, so send me your tips, questions, or feedback. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Fired Up Fitness Coaching, or email me at willpowernotrequired@firedupfitness.ca. Thanks so much. I look forward to connecting with you.